The International Space Station ISS, high above our heads, far beyond clouds and airplanes, a special laboratory circles our planet every 90 minutes. This is the International Space Station, also known as ISS. It is one of the greatest achievements of science, teamwork, and human imagination. The ISS is not just a machine floating in space, it is a home, a laboratory, and a symbol of cooperation between countries. Astronauts from around the world live and work there, performing experiments that help people on Earth. Let's explore the amazing story of the ISS. What is the ISS? The International Space Station is a large spacecraft that orbits Earth. It travels at about 28,000 kilometers per hour, 17500 mph. At this speed, it circles Earth around 16 times a day. That means astronauts on the ISS see 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets every day. The ISS flies about 400 kilometers, 250 miles above Earth. From there, astronauts can see oceans, deserts, mountains, and city lights. Many say the view of Earth from space is life-changing. The ISS is called international for a reason. It is a joint project involving multiple countries. United States, NASA, Russia, Roscosmos, Japan, JAXA, Canada, CSA, European countries, ESA. These nations work together for years to design, build, and operate the station. Countries that may disagree on Earth cooperate in space. This makes the ISS a symbol of peace and teamwork. How was it built? The ISS was not launched in one piece. It was built step by step in space. The first module, called Zarya, was launched in 1998. After that, many more parts were sent into orbit using rockets and space shuttles. Astronauts performed spacewalks to connect the parts. It was like building a giant puzzle while floating in space. Over time, the ISS grew larger. Today, it is about the size of a football field. It has living areas, laboratories, solar panels, and docking ports for visiting spacecraft. Living in space, life on the ISS is very different from life on Earth. Zero gravity, astronauts float instead of walk. Everything floats, people, food, water, even pens. To move around, astronauts gently push themselves from wall to wall. Sleeping, astronauts sleeping in sleeping bags attached to walls so they don't float away. There are no beds like on Earth. Eating, food comes in special packages. Tortillas are often used instead of bread because crumbs can float and damage equipment. Drinks are sipped from sealed pouches. Hygiene, there are no normal showers. Astronauts use rinseless soap and special wipes to stay clean. Every simple task like brushing teeth require practice in space. A science laboratory. The ISS is one of the most advanced laboratories ever built. Scientists use it to study effect of microgravity on the human body, plant growth in space, new materials and medicines, physics and chemistry experiments, Earth's climate and weather. Because there is almost no gravity, experiments behave differently than on the Earth. This helps scientists learn new things. For example, studying bones and muscles in space helps doctors understand diseases like osteoporosis. Growing plants in space. Astronauts have successfully grown plants on the ISS, including lettuce and flowers. This research is important for future missions to the Moon and Mars. If humans want to live far from Earth, they must learn how to grow food in space. Watching plants grow also boosts astronauts' mood. A small garden in space can feel like a piece of home. Astronauts from many countries visit the ISS. Some missions last a few weeks, others 6 months or more. Astronauts must train for years. They learn science, engineering, survival skills, and even how to speak other languages. Life on the ISS requires teamwork. Everyone must help each other. Astronauts also exercise about 2 hours daily to keep their muscles and bones strong in zero gravity. Astronauts reach the ISS using a spacecraft. Over the years, these have included NASA's Space Shuttle, retired in 2011, Russian Soyuz spacecraft, SpaceX, Crew Dragon capsules. These vehicles dock carefully with the ISS like connecting puzzles pieces. Supplies such as food, water, and experiments are delivered by cargo air spacecraft. Spacewalks. Sometimes astronauts leave the station to work outside. This is called a spacewalk. They wear special suits that provide oxygen, temperature control, and protection. Spacewalks can last 6 to 8 hours. Astronauts perform repairs, install new equipment, and upgrade systems. Floating above Earth during a spacewalk is both beautiful and dangerous. Power from the sun. The ISS gets electricity from huge solar panels. These panels collect sunlight and convert it into energy. The station's solar arrays are very large and can rotate to face the sun. This power runs computers, experiments, lights, and life support systems. Without solar power, the ISS could not operate. Watching the Earth. Astronauts often say their favorite activity is looking at Earth. They see storms and hurricanes forming, lightning from above the clouds, aurora light near the poles, city lights at night. They also photograph Earth to help scientists study environmental changes. Many astronauts say seeing Earth from space makes them realize how connected and fragile our planet is. Challenges in space. Living in space is not easy. Astronauts face isolation from family, small living spaces, risk from space debris, radiation exposure, physical effects of microgravity. Strong mental and physical health is important. Despite challenges, astronauts often describe their missions as life-challenging. Communication with Earth. Astronauts can talk to family and mission control using satellites. They send emails, make video calls, and even post on social media. Students on Earth sometimes talk to astronauts through special programs. This inspires many children to love science and space. A typical day. A normal day on the ISS includes science experiments, maintenance work, exercise, communication with Earth, meals, and personal time. Astronauts follow a strict schedule planned by mission control. Even in space, time management matters. The future of the ISS. The ISS has been operating for over 20 years. It has taught us a lot about living and working in space. In the future, it may be retired or replaced by new space stations. Private companies are also planning stations. The knowledge from the ISS will help humans travel to the moon, Mars, and beyond. Why the ISS matters? The ISS shows what humans can achieve together. Countries that once competed in space now cooperate. This advances science, inspires students, and prepares us to deep space exploration. Most importantly, it reminds us that Earth is one shared home. A symbol above us. Right now, as you read this, the ISS may be flying over your country. Many people can see it in the night sky as a bright moving light. It carries astronauts, experiments, and hopes for the future. The International Space Station is more than metal and machines. It is a symbol of curiosity, teamwork, and the human desire to explore. And its journey continues, circling our world again and again.